Hello, greetings. Um, Thank you for joining. I got a couple things I want to say. First off, before I begin about this video, make this video, I want to thank all of you who wished me happy birthday on yesterday. Yesterday I turned 65, and that was certainly a milestone to turn 65. Thank you so much who wished me happy birthday via Facebook and people who would text me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, the irony is, I'm sitting here in Walmart's parking lot, and I was inspired or compelled, if you will, to make this video about something that happened to me at Walmart several years ago. I was at Walmart. I was about 60, 61 years old, and this young lady had asked her to help me because I was having trouble with that self checkout. So she came over there to help me out. She about 20, 25 years old, and for some reason my age came up. I can't remember what happened, but my age came up, and I told her I was 61 years old. She said, "Oh, you old." Now, that could have made some people real mad, but it didn't make me mad. I wasn't rude to her. I didn't say anything negative to her. I didn't act like a angry old man. I just let it fly away. I didn't care. And I said, but that was her opinion. That did not take away from who I was and who I am today. But it made me think about something, and I want to share with you today. She has no idea how long she's going to live. She may not see 30 years old. She may not see 40. Let alone 65. And what she got to understand is that she don't know when she's going to die, like I said. But I'll tell you this. I know why I haven't died yet. I know exactly why I haven't died yet. I'll share that with you in just a few minutes. What I want to talk about is that whomever you are, you're going to leave a legacy. You're going to leave a footprint of your life. And if you had to write your own obituary, what would it say? What would that obituary reveal about you? What kind of person you are? Did you live to serve, or did you live to be served? Were you a positive influence on society, or were you a negative influence on society? You see, the reason why I haven't died yet, and I truly believe this in the bottom of my heart, I haven't died yet simply because God is not through with me yet. When He's through with me, when He used me as much as He can use me here on earth, He will call me home, and I'll be quote unquote officially dead to the world. But until then, I'm going to keep doing His purpose, living in His purpose, doing what He want me to do, saying things He want me to say. Am I perfect? No. Am I going to make mistakes? Yes. But I'm going to err on the side of trying to do the right thing in this world. This world needs positive influences. A lot of influence out there on social media, but most of it is negative. And I want to be a positive influence on society. So, you're writing your obituary as you live. The people can only write what they know you did. If they don't, if they write anything less than who you were, then it's called a lie. So live for purpose. Because when I die, I want God to say, "You did well, my good and faithful servant." But until then, I'm gonna keep living. I'm doing okay. I'm retired, and I have a home, cars. But let me say something about that. A lot of people want to live the American dream. Nothing wrong with that in and of itself. I'm not putting that down. But the American dream is filled with materialism. It's filled with materialism. Having a house is not good enough when it comes to the American dream. You have to have your dream home, your dream cars, your perfect family, the perfect neighborhood. That's the American dream. Nothing wrong with having those things in and of itself, as I mentioned, but don't let that be your destination. Don't let that be your will, your reason for living, to have these things. Let your reason for living is to serve folk, is to be a positive influence in this world. It's an evil world and we need positive influence, as I mentioned before, if I haven't mentioned it before. And that's what I'm trying to do, to be a positive influence. That's why I'm still alive. I've done a lot of things in my life that I consider positive, and I know God is pleased with it. And that's why I try to live, to be a positive influence. And I want you to understand that. You know, it's kind of funny because I was thinking, my wife wanted us to have a birthday party. Had to give me a birthday party for my 65th birthday. And I'm an introvert. I like to be alone. I don't like to be around a whole lot of people. But I was going to agree to have something. I said, as long as it's small, I don't want a big birthday party. She said, okay, it can be small. So we began to plan this birthday party. And that's when we ran into problems, in my opinion. We started making a list. Who are we going to invite? And we thought, well, if we invite this person, we got to invite this person. If we invite this person, we got to invite this person. If I invite this person and don't invite this person we don't invite is going to be mad. So and all of a sudden, the list got huge. The bigger the party, the more money it's going to cost. Now, my wife knows I'm frugal, if you will, and food prices are high. I mean, food prices are very high, and I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. So, we scrapped that, but it made me think of how much it is a blessing to be able to even have a list of that many folks that would gladly come celebrate your birthday. So that made me feel good about being 65. I have touched folks' lives in such a way that they will celebrate my birthday. And I thought that was wonderful. Who can you invite? Who's on your list that you would invite that will celebrate you? That's your legacy. That's who you are. And that's why you want to leave a legacy of positivity. You know, I've seen people ask people who live to be 100, which is an obvious milestone, and ask them, so what's the secret to living to be 100? And some of them actually give answers. Some say, well, I have a brandy every day, I don't, or someone say, I never drink, I don't touch alcohol, or something. I exercise at least 3 times a week, I read a lot, so forth and so on. But let me say this. When I say this without any trepidation, the reason why they live to be 100 is simply because they didn't die at 99. That's it. There's no secret to longevity. You never know. Some people live to be 105, 115. Some people don't even make it to 20. But as long as you live, you have work to do. You got people that you need to serve. God, when Jesus came down, he was a servant. He came as a servant, not to be served. I'm a servant. I'm not a fool, but I am a servant. And that's what I live to live. I live to live God's purpose, to be in God's will. And he is the one that's going to call me home. There's nothing I can do to guarantee me to live be 100. So, live your life. As you live your life, you're writing your obituary. What do you want it to say about who you are? See, when they say your name, there's a mini movie goes in their head. And that mini movie is about who you were to them, and who you were to society, and who you were to the world. Let there be a life of positivity. Let your legacy be something to celebrate, and not something to look down on. Let your life be a living legacy of good things. Thank y'all for listening to me. I'll leave you with this. When I am gone, when I've taken my last breath, it's because God has said, you've done well. Come on home. God bless you. Goodbye.